Samuel 13, verse 3. Soon after this, Jonathan attacked and defeated the garrison of the Philistines at Geba. The news spread quickly among the Philistines that Israel was in revolt. So Saul sounded the call to arm throughout Israel. He announced that the Palestine garrisons at Geba had been destroyed, and he warned the people that the Palestine now hated the Israelites more than ever. So the entire Israelite army mobilized again and met Saul and Gilgal. The Palestine mustered a mighty army of 3,000 chariots, 6,000 horsemen, and as many warriors as the grains of the sand along the seashore. They camped at the Mimash, east of the Beth Evan. When the men of Israel saw the vast number of the enemy troops, they lost their nerve entirely and tried to hide in cave, hole, rocks, tombs, and cisterns. Some of them crossed the Jordan River, escaped into the land of the Gad and the Gilead, saw disobedience and Samuel's rebuke. Meanwhile, Saul stayed in Gilgal, and his men were trembling with fear. Saul waited 37 days for Saul waited there 7 days for Samuel, as Samuel had instructed him earlier, but Samuel didn't come. Saul realized that his troops were rapidly slipped away, so he demanded, "Bring me the burnt offering and the peace offering," and Saul sacrifices the burnt offering himself. Just as Saul was finishing with the burnt offering, Samuel arrived. Saul went out to meet and welcome him. But Samuel said, "What is this you have done?" Saul replied, "I saw my men scattered from me, and you didn't arrive when you said you would. The Philistines are at the Mimash ready for battle. So I said the Philistines are ready to march against us, and I haven't even asked for the Lord's help. So I felt obliged to offer the burnt offering myself before you came." "How foolish!" Samuel exclaimed. "You have disobeyed the command of the Lord your God. Have you obeyed, the Lord would you have established your kingdom over Israel forever. Now, your dynasty must end, for the Lord has sought out a man after his own heart. The Lord has already chosen him to king over his people, for you have not obeyed the Lord's commands." Israel's military disadvantage. Samuel then left Gilgal and went on his way, but the rest of the troops went with Saul to meet the army. They went up the Gilgal to the Gilbeth in the land of the Benjamin. When Saul counted the men who were still with him, he found only 600 left. Saul and Jonathan and the troops with them were staying in Geba, near Gilead in the land of the Benjamin. The Philistines set up their camp and Mimash. Three raiding parties soon left the camp of the Philistines. One went north forward towards Opah in the land of the Suar. Another went west to the Beth Horon, and the third moved toward the border above the valley of the Jordan near the wilderness. There was no blacksmith in the land of the Israel in those days. The Philistines wouldn't allow them for the fear they would make a sword and spear for the Hebrews. So whenever the Israelites needed to sharpen their plowshares, picks, axes on sea carriers. They had to take them to the Palestine blacksmiths. So none of the people of Israel had a sword or spear except for the sword and Jonathan. The Paz and the Michmash had meanwhile been secured by a contingent to the Palestine army. Jonathan's daring plan. One day, Jonathan said to the young man who carried his armor, "Come on, let's go over to where the Palestinians had their outpost." But Jonathan did not tell his father what he was doing. Meanwhile, Saul and his 600 men were camped on the outskirts of the Gilead, around the pomegranate tree at the Migron. Among Saul's men and Ahila, the priest who were wearing the linen abbot, Ahila was the son of the Ahitoph. Ahitoph was the son of the Phinehas and the grandson of Eli, the priest of the Lord, who had served in Shiloh.